Johnny Depp's appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live was billed as a surprise comeback moment, a return to the mainstream after years of personal and legal battles. The audience was buzzing with excitement as he took the stage, greeted warmly by cheers. Kimmel began with light banter about Depp's career, from Pirates of the Caribbean to his more artistic indie films. But as the conversation shifted to his recent controversies, Depp's relaxed demeanor began to change. Kimmel's tone sharpened slightly when he mentioned court trials and public perception, and Depp, visibly unsettled, tried to pivot back to his work. What started as a warm welcome began to feel like an interrogation, and that tension sparked a clash no one saw coming. Kimmel's next question hit harder. "Do you think people still trust your image after everything that went public?" Depp paused, his usual charm dimming. "I didn't come here to relitigate my life," he said coolly. "I came here to talk about my art." But Kimmel pressed on, citing headlines and social media buzz. Depp's smile faded. "Is this entertainment or cross-examination?" he asked, glancing toward the audience. The energy in the room shifted. The crowd, unsure whether to laugh or stay quiet, sat frozen. Behind the scenes, producers scrambled, unsure if they should cut to commercial or let the fireworks play out. Trying to regain control, Depp offered insight into his new film, a dark drama about redemption and isolation. But Kimmel circled back to the court case with a pointed comment. "It's ironic, isn't it? Playing a man trying to rebuild his reputation while yours is still in question." Depp's jaw clenched. He leaned forward, looked Kimmel in the eye, and said, "Jimmy, are you looking for truth, or are you selling drama?" The room buzzed. The polite facade had cracked, and both men were now fully engaged in a battle of wills. This wasn't just an interview anymore. It was a showdown in front of millions. Kimmel, caught off guard, tried to inject humor. "Hey, it's just a talk show, Johnny. Don't go Captain Jack on me." The joke didn't land. Depp replied, "Maybe if this was about talking, I'd feel more at home." Then he removed his earpiece and added, "But this feels more like spectacle than conversation." The crowd gasped as Depp slowly stood up. Kimmel, sensing the moment slipping, tried to diffuse things. "Johnny, come on, this is live TV." But Depp, calm yet clearly offended, said, "Exactly, and I won't be a part of another stage performance that disrespects real life." As Depp turned to walk off the set, Kimmel attempted one last olive branch. "I respect your work, Johnny, truly, but the public deserves transparency." Depp stopped, turned around and said, "Then start by being honest about how many times you've invited people on your show just to bait them." The audience erupted. Some clapped, others stayed silent in shock. Without another word, Depp exited the stage. The cameras cut away, and Kimmel looked shaken for a moment before sending the show to an unscheduled break. It was clear this interview had taken a path no producer could have planned for. News of the walk-off spread online before the commercial break ended. Social media erupted with hashtags like "Depp walks out" and "a Kimmel clash" trending globally. Fans were divided. Some hailed Depp for standing his ground, others criticized him for being overly sensitive. Within an hour, media outlets had published clips, commentary, and hot takes. Late-night TV had suddenly become the most talked-about battleground for public redemption. Meanwhile, Depp's PR team remained silent. No statements, no tweets, just an eerie quiet that left fans guessing about his next move. Kimmel returned after the break with a half-hearted chuckle, trying to joke. "Well, that went better than my last dinner with Kanye." The audience laughed nervously. He moved on with the rest of the show, but the tension lingered. Analysts and pop culture critics began debating, was Kimmel being unfair, or was Depp still too volatile for mainstream media? What was meant to be a PR moment turned into another divisive headline. Depp had wanted to talk about art. Instead, he walked away with another viral moment that overshadowed the very project he came to promote. Behind the scenes, sources close to the show revealed that producers had briefed Kimmel to test the waters on Depp's personal issues, but not to provoke. Yet the line had clearly been crossed. A source from Depp's team later confided anonymously he agreed to address his past, but not to be humiliated on national TV. Fans rallied online, starting the Justice for Johnny hashtag once more, while critics claimed it showed Depp wasn't ready for public scrutiny. One thing was clear: whatever side you were on, this moment had reignited a fire that Hollywood was hoping had finally cooled. By the next morning, clips from the episode had racked up tens of millions of views. Depp's exit was turned into a meme, while parody videos flooded TikTok and YouTube. Meanwhile, respected actors like Helena Bonham Carter and Tim Burton reportedly sent Depp private messages of support. Kimmel's show issued a vague statement thanking Johnny for coming and wishing him well. Depp himself remained silent for 48 hours, before finally posting a black-and-white photo of a typewriter with the caption, "Sometimes silence speaks louder than words." That single post garnered more engagement than most celebrity interviews that week combined. The Johnny Depp-Jimmy Kimmel confrontation will likely be studied in media circles for years. It was a perfect storm of unresolved personal history, media pressure, and the raw volatility of live television. Whether you believe Depp was justified or not, one thing is undeniable: he refuses to play by Hollywood's rules anymore. As for Kimmel, the incident left a scar on his carefully controlled image as a witty but safe host. The clash reminded everyone that beneath the glamour of late-night television, real emotions and reputations are always at risk of unraveling live and unedited for the world to see.